everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a matchup where time of possession will be a focus. The Bears are #1 in rushing yards, going up against the Browns, who will need to be strong up front.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Second down following the run. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Now Glennon. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Caleb Brantley able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell to punt in his 4th year from Miami. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. And incomplete to open things up. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. In motion is Coates. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. halfback sent in motion. On third down, Kaiser. Well, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The eighth-year man from Tennessee, this is Britton Colquitt on to punt. Deontay Thompson deep for Chicago. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Eight yards to go here on second down. Trying the right side with Howard. Pushes him over. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a great move again. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Let's go!
They go play action here on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Let's go!
Glennon. And he's got Miller. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hurry up, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, look at
They toss left to Howard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The number 1 overall pick, Myles Garrett. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let in hit. He loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Now it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that a defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, there's two guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Kaiser now to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Third and short yardage, Kaiser. And he's got his tight end, Njoku. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. To return, this is Eddie Jackson. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. We remind you, no night game tonight on Christmas Eve, but we make that up with 2 games under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Yes. I'm just reading the card. I got to give props to our writer, Ed Brady, there. But we start with the Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern, followed by the Raiders and Eagles, a Super Bowl 15 rematch. You impressed that I know that?
I'm very much impressed that you know that. It was the MVP.
Yep, that'll be at 8:30 Eastern from Philadelphia. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Now let's go.
Well, the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. He got 29 yards that time. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Kaiser looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Jackson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Here we go.
Guys are now on second down. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Slot man moves right. They run again with Jackson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On the ground, this is Jackson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Slot man moves right. They'll try to throw here. Kaiser. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Ohio.
Now a first carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Elsewhere, a score update from New Orleans. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completion left side to Miller. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Leopard. All right, now look at it. Gun. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be incomplete. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. On the run, this is Jackson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Howard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll set up a throw. And this is incomplete. Worth noting, the largest deficit the Bears have ever overcome in their long history, 20 points against the Cardinals in 06. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Glennon hit, he loses the football, it's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Here we go!
Kaiser now after the fumble recovery. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Let's go!
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Fresh set of downs here. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Here we go!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex
third down. It's Jackson, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. On 4th down, off goes Kaiser. On comes the Browns kicker, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 46. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have added on, and they're pulling away in that one. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And now running right through it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
All right, now look at 56. Detroit! Now let's go. 3-19.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now let's go. Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go. Over. Watch it now, Detroit!
Lennon hands this one to Howard. And he's got room. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Here's Connor Barth for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Elsewhere at Arrowhead, they're in the third quarter. The Chiefs continue to add on. They're really rolling. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down following the run. Now Howard. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through him. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. On first down, they run with Howard. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Leopard! Hurry up, here we go!
Looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Elsewhere, a third quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards on the ground. On first, they go right back to Howard. Open space inside the 10. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So he visits pay dirt for a second time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either, to find the end zone for the second time. Yet his team's still down. They need more of that from him and a little help from the defensive guys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Still searching for that first interception in this game and down on the scoreboard. Remember, they won last week, and a big reason why they had 3 picks.
And one characteristic I've always noticed about great defenses is that they want to be the ones that have a huge impact on the game and actually lead their teams to victory. So you just noted 3 interceptions last week and they won. And a little extra pressure that they're feeling right now because they haven't gotten those interceptions in this game, and they're losing.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
But it was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Kaiser. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Bears cut into that lead. Now Barth for the extra point. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now Glennon off the play fake to Howard. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The number 1 overall pick, Myles Garrett. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Glennon. Miller on the catch over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Now let's go.
Glennon dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Let's go.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On 3rd and 1, here's Kaiser. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Meanwhile, in Foxborough there in the 4th quarter, the Patriots, they've widened their lead even further. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Detroit!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 2 yards on that play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So it'll be 1st down here after the run.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Miller. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with Carey. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
2nd and goal as the offense looks to try. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kadeem Carey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Barthon for the extra point. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Barth now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. To Crowell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the 4th down in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Detroit! Set!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now let's go!
They'll set up to throw. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll get another road day next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Yeah.
But what I wasn't going to do,
Huh?
I was not going to do today is get on the mic because you think you slick. You be trying to talk to me, throw me off, and talk me again.
I didn't say nothing.
And I was like, you know what? That's not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure I focus. I don't want Ethan around me. I don't want Sky around me. I don't want nobody around me. I'm focused. Yeah, he talking about some Russian records. I don't care about that shit as long as I win.
Yeah, you got your dub fight. It only took a year. It only took a year.
Hey, it took a year, but, you know, I'm okay with that. And if I knew you needed like 300 yards, I would make sure you didn't get it.
I didn't
know how
need
much you
300.
needed.
I was breaking the touchdown record. I wasn't breaking the rushing yard record. It was a touchdown record.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm about to take the
Alright.
touchdown record on you.
All right. But, tell me like that defense.
It was alright. It was alright. I was watching Myles Garrett. I'm like, why is this nigga crashing so hard? I'm looking at this nigga.
Cause I upped his what's his name? His block shift. I think it's in 90 something right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, this nigga is crashing hard. No, he's just like diving. He's diving down straight in. I'm looking at him like, okay. So that's why I was like, I should be able to run the ball to the left side because this nigga's crashing in so hard. Case in point, when I broke that first touchdown run. So,
Man, this was.
but Mike Glennon cost me the game. I'm over here trying to slide with this nigga, and this nigga just want to keep standing up. What the hell?
I was wondering why you kept doing that. She's like, I was trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, because you know they changed it to where now you just press square, the nigga dies. So you got to do it. You got to give yourself up like you usually do. So I'll be doing it. So like the first time I hit X and he started high stepping, that was my fault. But the second time when you hit stick that nigga, I was pressing that shit 5 yards before that even happened. And this nigga just wanted to keep running. I was like, you motherfucking. But yeah, I don't.
See, yeah, we gave up too much rushing, but you know this.
Mike
is a
Glennon,
defense-
and then Mike Glennon missing wide open passes, so I don't know what the heck that was.
Oh yeah. His throw on the run is trash.
I was like, what the heck? But no, the one I sat in the pocket and Jordan Howard was wide open in the flat. That nigga, I was like, wow, really?
Yo, at least he can move.
Yeah, but shoot, I could have put Trubisky back because he was back this game, but
Yo,
yeah,
I'm
this
over
dude
here
Myles
taking the
Garrett, I'm
night
watching this
ball.
dude every time. He's killing my left tackle. But
See, I would ask Antoine for Myles Garrett, but I know he ain't gonna give him to me.
oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm trying to get Derek Barnett.
This was
What was?
this was.
Why
one
did
of my
he
best
stay in
games.
block? Why did Sims? Why did you stay in? See, he would have been wide open too. But yeah. As long as Jordan Howard broke the record, I didn't really care. I was like, damn, I'm
What
getting
is
my
the
ass
record?
whipped. I gotta come back. And then I was like, oh, let me start running the ball. And then I had to stop running the ball because then I would got stat padded. So I had to give that nigga Kadeem Carey a touchdown. What the hell? Because I was about to get 4 touchdowns. And then I was like, they probably gonna be like, no, this nigga stat
Yeah,
padded.
I need to-
Since
I need to figure
you
out how
started
many,
that, I just want you to know that you started that shit.
You talking about suspension?
Yeah, and now niggas gonna be looking like I'm stat padding, trying to get my niggas to rock. But like I said, I can't really.
Blame that
you
on
can't-
Jose.
Huh?
Nah, I gotta blame that on Jose.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, because
Kermit was like,
man.
yeah. So I was like, what the heck? But it's all good, man. It's all good. Doug Martin gonna do his thing. He gonna break it too.
Hey, but I know you like how I baited you on that pick 6.
Yes, I rushed it because I just looked at that play. I was like, my daggone tight end was wide open, run down the middle of the field. Cause that's the way. Cause I was like, this nigga's gonna run that cover 2 at that corner. Cause I saw the setup. I was like, okay. And so then I think I got caught looking at Myles Garrett crashing. I was like, fuck. So I was like, I gotta throw the ball now or I'm gonna get sacked. And I looked and I thought he was in front of you enough that I could just squeeze it in there that you wouldn't pick the ball off. But yeah, shit.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get it, but
Yeah.
the triangle shit, all you gotta do is hold the button.
Yeah. But then we dropped 2 on you and I'm hot. I was like, really?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, Manny trying to let me get back in the game.
Yo, that last field goal I kicked, I had to do the math to make sure that you know, if I kicked the field goal, you wouldn't come back and score. Cause I was thinking to myself, damn. When I fumbled on the kickoff return, I'm like, yo, if he comes back.
Yeah, you had to lead the chat, bro. You would have had to lead the chat, bro.
I was like, I can't let him come back.
Cause I was quiet because I saw you talking Mexico. It was like 30, 31 to 7, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing right now. I said, let me start running the ball because I really hadn't ran the ball. So let me start running the ball. So all of a sudden it was quick. In quick runs, I said, okay. I said, I'm not saying nothing. And then you got fumbled. I said, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh.
Nah, I would have stopped, man. I would have quit. I would have been like, I'm out the chat. I'll catch y'all boys next season.
Because it was happening, man. It was happening. Because I was hoping when that field goal you kicked before the second one you kicked, and you threw that little short pass, I was hoping Marcus Cooper would break on the ball. Because I was just like, I'm about to play the flat. And if I get beat, I get beat. I was like, pick the ball. Please pick the ball. But he just tackled this thing. I said, you sorry motherfucker. And I think it's because you had 2 of them in the flat, so he didn't know which one to jump on.
Yeah, let me know how much XP points you get.
For Jordan Howard breaking that record. The boy wasn't going to show up to the end of the year, I don't think. Let me turn my stream off so niggas can't see.